Well, hello and welcome back once again, my friends. I wish I could say I was happy to be starting this episode, but it is with a bit of regret, as any of you who have come from the last episode know. And the secret's out. We are not getting a place selected world option because we've got to start fresh. And we definitely want to go hardcore, and that's the only change we need to make. Um, I was thinking, like, what's a fun theme, and I was thinking cartoons are always good. Lots of names, right? We can name cartoon characters and all that. But I also love maps and uh, some of that kind of stuff. So instead of cartoon or just that, let's and thinking along the lines of cartography, the making of maps and exploration and that. Let's call this cartoonography. And since we're making up the word, I think that spelling is absolutely perfect. It can't be any worse than the last one, huh? Whew, man, we were 44 episodes in, so officially, I think our second longest world to the asterisk ongoing slow cooker that we haven't lost. But let's get going, man. We kind of can't be messing around too much. It's getting a bit silly. We haven't had significant end portaling shulkers, all that kind of stuff. We got to get through it. So despite and I say this in this episode, right? We'll see what we get for spawn and be bouncing around, but um, as much as I say savor the beginning of the game and enjoy all those experiences, we've been doing that for a few series now. We want to get our chops through, so maybe minimal bones about it as we try to buzz through. So looks like we've got planes. I always forget to do, so let's do that and then that again. And that will be our spawn marker. All right, let's start punching trees. What do we got? Flower forest, very nice. Some more of that snowy tundra spruce stuff. Who knows? Let's get a tree and then head out. Maybe we can get a few quick sheep and get a night's sleep in. Yeah, so this episode's all about shaking off the dust of failure and regret, moving forward with strength and purpose. It was nice to get a stick. We can use that for a sword pretty soon, but we don't need that just yet. We're going to hold initial hopes on getting by on just the single wood tool. We'll see how that plays out. Cows, always nice to see. How you doing, Mr. Moo? There's a little bit of exposed stone, so unless we get a cave between here and there, we'll work our way over to that hillside. Nice flowers. No, I lost it already. Is it back over here? There we go. Running using energy. We don't have food to replace. That's not real bright. Alright, let's get some stone, upgrade our tools, and get cracking. It's a pick. That's an axe. That's a sword. And that should be a furnace and a shovel. So we'll need a bit more than this, but all starts. That. And those two. All right. Now, I did not... Oh, I did. Can we even get up to it? Oh, there's a bee hive. Okay, we'll go up to the top of this hill and see what lies around us. More bees. There's that tundra wasteland. Nothing too alluring out that way. And we haven't seen any sheep yet either. That looks to be breaking out of snowy tundra to just tundra, or taiga, sorry. More flowers. Is that sheep? Oh yeah, let's go get these guys. See a bunch, which is very good, because nothing worse than getting left with not enough to expand if we should settle down in this area, which I'd kind of like to get spawn going for a base for once. I'm just going to take another tree because who knows where we'll end up. But now that we have a bed, we can be a little more free. I guess I should actually make that before we get desperate. Alright. Bed running around. Spawn was back that way somewhere. Don't even really know which direction things are laid out in. That's a screenshot that we didn't need. This is east. Okay. So, taiga to the south, birchiness to the east. More birchy hills out into the distance. I don't know if that switches to more traditional forest. Doesn't look like it, does it? Looks pretty birch. So what do you say we build something out of birchwood, guys? It's everybody's favorite kind of wood. Oh, we don't have any cooked food yet. Come on. Huh, just birches. Far as the eye can see. Sounds like oh, there's pigs. I was going to say horse, maybe? come on, hit. Dumb pig. Trying to get me lost. Oh, you are lucky you got babies. You would have been dinner. Okay, now we get some mixed forest. For a bit, at least. Wish we had that spyglass. What do you think those trees are? That one looks kind of broad at the top, but I don't see anything to really seal the deal that it's anything more than just endless forest, which I love. I think this is cool. It's one of my, the classic forest is one of my favorites, especially when it's big. It's not just a narrow little bit, but kind of goes on and on like this. Just feels like it's got so much potential. We still don't have any coal. We've seen all the animals, not the horses and donkeys yet, but all the breeding barnyard animals, right? Well, now here's some mountain. Oh, it was dark forest. Good. And another plain. Let's detour up on top of this mountain. I just don't want to settle too quick since, long term. Stupid valley. I guess it's not a deep one. Long term, it actually saves a little bit of time to hold off on building the base to find a spot that really works and sets up. This is a little shattered feeling. Alright, let's plop you down. Plop you down. Plop you down. Those ready to cook. Let's sleep. Don't need to mess around with it at this point. We've got a long way to go before we realize we've become overconfident again and lost it all. Alright, so torches. Hold off on the tools until we need more. Oh yeah, we're never gonna... Maybe we can do it like this. Come on, get... Oh. There's that. Alright, a little bit of food to start. This bit of copper. Now, some of these can go very likely, but we'll still carry those as soon as they're done. I'll grab these few extra pieces here while we can. Alright, there's that. Scary spider already. I was just peeking to see if there's any iron in immediate view. Stop it, scary spider. I hear you. What happened to my torch? Didn't I? Really thought we made some torches. Don't know what happened. I did make torches. Not a bad thing. What? Come on, inventory. Don't be this difficult. Remember, that spider is right back there. No love on the iron. Let's escape with our skin. Okay, well, we climbed up on that hill, looked over the dark woods there are pretty appealing. As always, looking to see if there's anything that shows a hint of connecting up to an ocean. For our explorations, this does not appear to be a huge plain, but sometimes it's not the size that matters. There's some horsies, more sheeps. More plains. Do we see anything out here? Gives us a hint of structures or villages or anything like that yet? Because I'm telling you right now, I don't see it. Still beautiful though. Definitely could see us expanding out of here, but I would just, and maybe just something we downgrade a bit. Make a home, start knocking stuff out, get our food and our diamonds and everything good. Head to the nether and try portaling to get to coasts. Ooh, there is some iron. So what do we have? Is that the tree I was just standing on looking? Yeah, here's this lake of lava. Some pumpkins. That's a good sign. I mean, it's just pumpkins, but there's a town. All right, things are looking up. There's some ocean with our dark oak forest back that way. Very cool. All right, so let's go see what we can plunder. Get ourselves started. I was kind of in such a loss after the previous episode. It, obviously a little distracting, and then everything getting set up, thinking up a name and everything. I did not know what time we started this episode, so not sure how far in or how much time we've been wandering around out here. It's a very secure church. Maybe not quite so secure. Usually the only thing that they have is a brewing stand, which is nice, but not such a help early game. And it, unlike the igloos, it has no goods in it. Nothing in the little blast furnace. Some bookshelves. No visible librarian yet. Some field haze always good. We even got some swampy trees. It's just a little bog. It's not so much a swamp as just the neighborhood cesspool. Another one of these things? What's going on? Guys, your village is kind of got nice fields though. Come pay those a visit. All right. Oh, perfect. Happiest stuff around when the early game. Apples, bread, stone cutter, more apples. Ooh, the potatoes are good too. Grab those. Let's leave the book for now. Somebody make a note of that. When we get to that point, there will be one waiting for us. So, now I'm thinking... How much wood? We don't have much wood at all. I'm sure they'd be cool if we just borrowed a tree. And now with our... This back up. Okay, and here we go. So, if I'm not completely lost, we'll see what the coastline does, but we may want to skirt along here to the right and see if there's a river that would cut in towards that dark oak forest if it reaches out so far. Got some lava. Not exactly a river, but let's pop out and try not to forget where we got parked. More pumpkins. Let's see if we can get up here a little bit, take a peek. Make sure we didn't lose our bed somewhere. So there's the dark oak. I see a bee. I see a couple bees. We got planes. Maybe this is new home. I think we're far enough from... Ooh, intriguing. Okay, let's go back down. We'll camp out on the beach. So, what is this little beauty over here? That will now probably be all full of monsters. Just one creeper. We gotta get our monster hunter advancement at some point. quite lovely, I think. It's a little dark. Used up a good bit of our torches. So yeah, that connects up. The only thing I wanted to check was whether this is a further connection out, because we might be better off on this side. So let's get the boat. Just kind of tool around here before we completely settle in. But I think somewhere in this kind of vicinity, we're close to the villagers. We're close to those plains. We're not incredibly far from spawn. We can try to make a go here. Got a little lava fall over here. We've got more woods. Got dolphins. It's always a good sign. What's up, dolphin buddy? Turtles? That might be enhanceable, call it. This looks like another one. It's got some possibility. Yeah, all this is unconnected, but doable. Certainly here, right? We could punch through this a little bit, make this all open out to the outside edge, and get some more pumpkins along the way. And that would bring us right back in. There's our dark forest out in the distance. Let's go. Where did this boat go? It's back this way. You... Stop it. Yay. That was a fun game, Dolphin. Can we play that some more someday? Ooh, it sounds scary. Run away! This is all rather nice too. Flat and connected a little bit. You know what I think when I see all this? Not yet. We've done lots of farming, but look at all these cows. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. And as usual, I think, well, no. I think I want to be more right in the heart of things than too removed. So I don't know. Oh, first of all, what I was gonna do, like, who knows how long? Oh, we're only 30 minutes. All right, good. Um, did I just take out half a birch tree? 12 pieces. I probably got a little bit better than that. There's a beehive. Don't want to upset it. Is this a pond or cave or what? Is this the one that was scary? Why does that seem so light on that andesite? More iron there. Alright, let's try to get anything. At least I don't have to worry about a shield now getting in the way. Got that bonus one for me. Alright, we got a shovel. Need to take this anyway, so let's get some more wood. I think let's try for something like this. Okay, that's our level. If nobody's clear on what I'm doing, that's fine because I'm not really clear either. I know we need something of a starter base. I'd kind of like to tie it into this deal. What's just occurred to me since we've been playing, kind of in directions and thoughts is one, I don't want to live in a box. But I kind of like to do more building than just carving out of a hill, at least for this particular run or starting, whatever. Um, Need a door in there. Let's get our day reset here. I'm not wild that we're in the heart of one of these crazy birch. I'm not as anti-birch as a lot of people are, but don't want to have to take extra time to try to deal with them. That's for sure. Alright, let's grab up a little bit more sand with these. Alright, what are we doing for... Wasn't really what I needed yet, but, well, we're supposed to be making tools. Alright, a couple more picks, a couple more shovels. To get us started. Kind of thought I would keep this tree, but despite the fact that it is going to be painful to try to take down due to its ridiculous height. Okay. So, do have some oak. Well, actually, before we do that, let's take those. Let's get that started. We really need that. Two most important of these. And we still haven't even made a chest yet. Purely a dump. Apples. All that can stay. We don't need that. Boat can go out here. Rest at anchor. Till a dolphin comes and gets it. Okay. Now. So what I'm kind of thinking is maddeningly close to a box. We do some glass panes there. We've got this little outcrop, but then to save it from being impossible or unbearable, we do a bit of a turret. Sorry. Phone had been going all episode, and I'm like, oh, well, this keeps on going. Maybe it's pretty important. Maybe I should check. One of my friends saying, I'm bored, and then de-escalating to the predictable, oh, well, you could do this about it, or you could do that. Just kind of spitballing a shape here. I don't know what this would be exactly, but I'd like to have, like I said, something more than just a blocky house. And maybe that. Hey, this becomes a door too. That was a post. So then if that was all done, did you like how at the beginning of this episode, as the world was even being generated, I'm saying, now what we really need to do is just get to some end content. Yet here I go again, before I have any of my initial needs met, making what's purely decorative starter base construction. It's a problem I have, guys, and I'd like you guys to know I'm aware of it at least. There. Then we'll do at least this much. Well, still don't feel great about this, but feels a little less awful. All right, is that at least seems consistent? All right, now we got glass. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Yeesh. We can start with, that should make a good bunch of windows. Help us seal up a little bit here. Now, I don't know if that will help keep us safe or not. A little frightening, not knowing. So those might actually have to go back out to glass blocks, which would be a shame, but if that's what it takes to keep us safe, then that's what we got to do. The main thing is, does a creeper walk up here and see us? I think they honestly do. But up here, it wouldn't matter. just push this until we really see the stars coming out. Bed, sleep. Now, there we go. A nice upper layer open glass. Now all we got to do is start switching these out. I guess the priorities are going to be any of these on the corners. Go inside. And then we'll start with just a completely ineffective filling in there. Okay. Now, no other obvious sand in place. Come back over to here. Let's get the torch up in what will quickly become hopeful security. Take a couple doors. One there. There. It's not going to be an architectural weekly, but it's a little less abhorrent. Now, what I forgot to do is we should balance that out, kick that out a little bit further and get another side wing over there. And I'm kind of thinking we'll do kind of by necessity on this side, but we'll do an interior wall along here. And this obviously will be a little less secure. It's going to go down into whatever depths these are to try to get us goodies. On the center section, we'll have a whole bunch of kind of our living arrangement stretching back for the starter. And then on the far side, we can have another wing. We could do another mine down or whatever. We'll see what this goes to. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's try to rough out this other side. So 4 out from that post. I should really fill in this hole here. So door, window, edge. Don't know what we'll do about windows and filling all that in later. We will do all that later. Okay, now, all right, that little detail fixed. Let's throw, I know we're short on torches too, but throw a little bit more there. I guess since we got to get coal to do anything, and we're ways off of that. I don't think I had any. Oh man, this doesn't even get us in there yet, does it? This can be our next step, though. Let's go through here. Be a good interior door. Now getting low on birch. Okay, now we can... Oh wait, I was going to check on the glass, because we did have just a couple more pieces that had finished up in there. Get us a little bit more daylight back in the interior as we fill it with placeholders. So all this becomes glass lit entryway, beautiful stuff, and then another little side wing down there. Now let's use what little daylight we have left. I don't think we need two of those. I don't think we need that. We do need more axes. And now let's just try to snag some wood here before the end of daylight. Probably did this backwards. Probably should have relied on that other tree to get us up here. Oh, well. Oh man, they're already zombieing at me. Yep, hear ya. This dirt. This again is just very temporary, but to keep this a bit more secured when we can manage to do a bit of work at night. Okay. Shut that. Really, that might be glassed out too, but what I was hoping for at the moment is just to get this wall a bit more complete. And then we've got the same across here. perfect time to use up this. And perfect time to drop a few torches. Now I've totally lost track of time again, but I have a feeling we're close to the end. We'll try to do this little section here, and then I'll check and probably wrap up. There you go. Alright. Done with the era of wooden tools. Yay! Okay, how we doing? 57:13, not bad. That gives us just enough time, I think. Looks like this is our door line. Do those. And then we can at least balance out these torches a little bit more. Alright, it's fairly hideous. It's much more function and barely that, but we got ourselves a place to lay our head, throw some supplies, and I think we've got a spot that we can grow into very nicely for our world. So let's just shut that just in case. Keep it a good little pause here. Hopefully that will get cleared out so we don't have to start the next episode with it. All right, let's save up our first. Well, it should not be played with driving. No kidding, man. I didn't. I don't even know what was going on in that last episode, but I was too distracted to deal with those piglins. So, yeah, here we are. World 7, Episode 1 is in the books. Let me know what you guys think of our new spawn. Let me know what you think of Cartoonography, if that sounds like a world that's going to be lucky or not. And we'll take it from there. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are taking care. Do make time for a few breaks along the way. Get up, give your eyes and your brain a nice chance to break from the screen time, and move your body a little bit. Get that blood flowing so you're not just too sedentary while you have an option not to be. We will see you back here for the next one and see what this world has in store. But until that next time, take care of yourselves. Bye now.